Need a bigger umbrella, I think, or maybe two.
Or maybe 4.
4?
Yeah,
Just
for
to
the
be
camera,
one.
the people of sea.
You know what I wanted? You know those like hat umbrellas that you get for,
Yeah,
you know, the color. I want
like
one
for
for
the
the camera. Yeah, yeah, I want one for the camera.
you should thank God.
I think so.
Please don't put it on with finger.
Okay, so we'll start off with like who you guys are.
I don't know.
You don't know who you are.
No.
I'm not a psychologist.
I know.
um,
I don't know either.
you don't know either.
I can start with my name.
That'd be great.
My name is Susana.
Susana.
Yeah.
Your turn.
His name is Isabela.
And you guys grew up in.
In Popayán, Cauca, Colombia.
There we go.
Here, where we are.
Where we are in a parking lot.
In a parking lot. In the middle of the rain. And a random.
Look, this isn't a high budget thing, okay?
Okay.
It's not a high budget thing.
Okay. Okay. Did you say so?
So what do you do for work here?
Currently not working.
Okay. Okay. But
Well, no,
when I heard your job, it was really interesting.
I'm kind of working with cheese factory. That's doing something that is not related to law,
Okay.
but I'm a human rights lawyer, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a data analyst.
I said that nice to say. So I wanted to hear I wanted to hear some stories of
My work.
of the law thing. That was what really interested me.
Okay.
And victims of
Armed conflict
armed conflict.
and refugees.
Yeah. Are there stories that you can share?
Yeah, but I don't know what to share. So I think it's better if you ask something and I start talking.
Okay.
What to say names?
No.
No. I don't know what to say
Okay.
at all.
How
Like,
about this? What is a story or a situation that you heard that still shocks you today?
Okay. When I was working in Barranquilla,
Yeah.
Atlantic Coast, I once have to give attention to single mothers with this kid. And they were in the room and she told me like, he's here. I cannot speak loud, but I give you the papers. And the papers,
She can't speak loud.
yeah, because the kid was there
Okay.
in the same room.
Yeah.
And the papers were like how do you say, denuncia?
Yeah, this is
Like a lawsuit. Yeah, kind of, but not a civil lawsuit. Like a
Criminal?
lawsuit.
I got it. Don't worry.
A criminal lawsuit against
great.
the guy, the owner of the house where they used to live,
Okay.
because he
So
violated his son.
I'm sorry. I got distracted by the umbrella. Can you please repeat that? I'm sorry. It's a serious story, and I'm off of here. We're speaking about an umbrella.
Yeah, so they used to live in Medellin
Yeah.
in a house.
Right.
And in that house, the owner like forced her son to do some sexual stuff.
Okay.
And he was 7 years old.
understood.
So she couldn't say it out loud because the kid will know what we were talking about.
The
The mother?
force the kid,
No. The owner of the house, the guy who owns the house,
force the mother,
forced the kid to give sexual things and action.
and she didn't want their kid to know that she was talking about it.
Yeah, because when she was telling me this already happened,
Yeah.
and she didn't want the kid to hear that story again. He was like, I think 8 years old, and when this happened was like 2 years ago or 1 year ago.
Mhm.
So she passed me the papers. I want to start reading. I wanted to cry because it's a kid.
Yeah.
And when I started reading, and it was really detailed, everything that happened, I have like to take a moment, and I told her like, I have to print some more papers, and I come back soon. And I went out to cry because it was a really hard case, and everything that that guy do to this child was awful. They were Venezuelans, and they were staying there because they didn't have any place else to stay.
Yeah.
And the guy, the owner of the house, forced him because he always tell the kid that if he didn't agree, he was going to do it to his mother and to his little sister that has 1 year. So it was awful. That's the hardest case I ever have to attend.
You see, we talk about what the
Did did this go to? Sorry, forgive me. I don't know anything about law. Did this go to jury, or like did people have to testify, or did the kid have to like?
You know, the thing here is Colombia. In Colombia, is that the law procedures are really slow, so it can pass 3, 4, 5 years until the first judge have the case.
Okay.
So when they went there, they went from Medellin to Barranquilla.
Yeah.
They were playing because the guy started to making some comments to the mother that if she like make that criminal suit,
and
he's going to kill her. So they were forced to move from one city to another, and the justice here don't do anything. And also, like they were Venezuelans, and there's a lot of xenophobic situations here. So police department didn't receive their complaints at the beginning because they were Venezuelans.
Yeah.
So it's really hard that a legal procedure here it's effective and it's get done and have like some good consequences in like a short time.
Yeah.
Like,
This popped in my head, and I don't know if this is true or not, but something that I've noticed here is that I see a lot more police and armed military and whatever in Colombia as I'm driving through in comparison to Canada. So when you say that they did nothing, it feels like there's a lot more people to do something. Here, it's like when you say that nothing happened, or is that not a good thought?
the the main situations that military forces are in charge of,
Yeah.
it's like armed conflict. So the other things that happen in the country are like released because there's something more important if you want to say so.
Yeah.
That it's armed conflict. And
Yeah.
it's like military forces, army, the air force are just focused on armed conflict. And then you have the national officials like the policia
Yeah.
that are in the cities like dealing with the whole other kind of stuff. So it's not that amount of people.
Okay.
And even though we have a lot of police here, it's not that effective because there's corruption, there's a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm. What's this? What's this? I don't want to move too past that story too quickly because it's a very emotional story. But I wanted to hear about. I appreciate you sharing us, but I wanted to hear about like paramilitar. Like, was that related? Like, no, not no guerrilla,
Guerrilla.
guerrillas. Yeah.
So the conflict here is like have a lot of history.
Yeah.
But it's paramilitaries, it's guerrillas, it's narco traffic war.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of sides of the story. And they say no. There was a peace agreement. There was a peace agreement in 2008.
what
It is for us. Yeah, I think 2008
Okay.
with paramilitaries.
Okay.
And after that peace agreement, a lot of people went to jail. Others went to in extradition ways to United States. But what we see now in Colombia is that all that people from the past it's coming back to repeat the story. So it's kind of like we have like new ways of paramilitarismo here in Colombia.
New ways,
New ways.
like different style.
Same style, new names,
Okay.
the same bosses.
Yeah.
And then you have the guerrillas that at the beginning they emerged because the politics here were always in the same families and the same political parties.
Yeah.
And those political parties are Partido Conservador and Partido Liberal. And even though for the names, you can say that one was from right and the other one was from left, the reality is that both of them were right. And communism, like the other kind of social parties and all of the spectrum of the political parties, never find a way to emerge and to get into like the Congress, the legislation, the presidential offices, anything like that. So that's when the guerrillas appeared because they wanted to take the political power. But and they had an ideology and they were really strong in their ideology and their political position.
Yes.
What we have now is the same names of the guerrillas, but it's a narcotraffic war. It's an economic war for controlling the territory, controlling the uh, roads for exporting coke or marijuana, and include illegal mining
Yeah.
and all that.
What's an experience that you've had with guerrillas?
So once I was in a small town in,
Yeah.
I was like in a massive attention. I don't know, like a day when a lot of people go to the principal park and receive our legal assistance, receive a lot of ways of assistance.
Sorry, I don't understand.
I don't know how to say it in English. Me neither. Like when local authorities make like a day where they take all their offer, like for right access, for legal assistance, for humanitarian assistance to one place for everybody to come
Oh,
from rural areas.
it's like a festival, not a festival, but like where you have a bunch of like buildings where everybody you can sign
Yeah.
up for a bunch of things.
Yeah, you can go there to receive information.
It's the word.
I don't know.
Anyway, I should know
And I
this.
use it in my informs, but I don't remember it. So we were in one of those journeys.
Night to night, I know this word. I can see it in my head. Anyway, sorry, continue.
Gonna tell about it. So in Spanish we say jornadas, and we were in these jornadas, and I was sit there in a chair attending some people, and someone came to me and touched my shoulder and say, "Come, please." And I was like, "Okay." So I stand up and I went
Safe.
with him.
Yeah, but
You can say no.
Yeah.
And he said, like, "What are you doing? And what is all this? And why are you here? And since when you arrived? When are you leaving? What's the name of your organization?" Like a lot of questions,
Mm.
and I answered all of them because I wasn't doing anything wrong, and I knew that. And after that, he says, like, "Yeah, my general says hi." And with that phrase, I understood that this was an kind of inspection from another group. So to know what we were doing there and to keep the control in the territory.
yeah,
Okay.
So
So they came to inspect your.
and he didn't say who he was or anything.
Yeah.
Just at the end, he said, "My general says hi." And with that phrase, you understand everything.
What is everything?
Like who is him? Like is this is the armed group?
Yeah.
They're coming to verify that we are not doing anything wrong. That everything that we said to the people in that place, we need to accomplish it. So You
Now
can
you're going to
make,
be held accountable for
yeah,
what you told him.
yeah.
And
They control the territory.
wait. Peek into that thing.
Like they control the territory, so when they go on those missions to give help,
Yeah.
they infiltrate and tell you that they are watching.
But, oh, shit.
Like for being sure that you're doing there what the people before told them what we were doing.
Okay.
So they have this polite way to
To tell you
tell
to watch
you that I'm watching. And I remember another one. We were sleeping in tents,
Yeah.
like in rural area. In some place, you only can arrive by boat, by the river. And
There's a lot of it. Anyway, sorry.
yeah. It's true. But in the Pacific coast, like one place like that, and we were sleeping in tents, and it was like I don't know 2 a.m. We have no energy because at 10 a.m. they
In power.
power.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry,
Oh, good.
sorry for my English.
No. It's way better than my Spanish, so we're gonna. Yeah, that's perfect.
So we were in the tent, and at like 3 a.m. we didn't have power because at 10 a.m. they turned off the electric generator.
Yeah.
So they don't have energy at night. And we start to hear horses, like horse steps. Yeah, in the middle of nowhere.
It'd be awful.
And I was like in my tent, like saying like, should I go out? Should I stay here? Should I
You're about to get
fake that I'm
like
sleeping?
ambushed. Oh my.
And after that, I start to hearing people walking through the tents. We were actually 9 people there.
Yeah.
And I start hearing like people walking through the tents.
What do you mean, like walking in between?
In the between, yeah. Each person was in one tent.
Yeah.
And like I have my like tents have like a ceiling, but also you can take it out. And it was really hot, so I take it out for the whole night.
Yeah.
And I kind of see someone passing there, and then they left. But it's you'll get worried, it's 3 a.m. Nobody has to do anything around here.
Like that.
Yeah.
That'd be terrifying. What did people say? Like, were you the only person awake, or?
At the next day, I only talked to like the mission boss because those kind of things like make people get worried. So when you're in the field, it's better not to tell them like I saw this. You only tell the boss of the mission for him to know, and he makes the decision if he tells the rest of the group or not. And he didn't tell, so I keep on that show.
So what was this mission that you're out there doing? Like, what was that out there?
We were visiting some communities that were displaced. Like more than of the community were displaced by an armed group, and the other people
He's way out in the bush, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the last part of the communities, I don't know, like 10% stayed there, but they were in huge risk with no access to health, to education, to a lot of things. So we were visiting her to diagnose their right access and to see what kind of projects we can develop to give them like those attention.
That's wild. Okay, so this community got taken over by a guerrilla group.
Yeah.
90% of them left,
Yeah.
and then you went out there to go see if you could lawyer the shit up.
Yeah.
That's insane.
That was my job.
And so, what was the outcome of that one?
We actually managed to take some health brigades. I don't know if it's a word.
Health brigades, like where you bring a bunch of medical personnel out. Okay.
We managed to take some organizations to give them healthcare and see what else we can do. We didn't do anything else at the end because USA had our funds.
Oh.
But
was that
Trump?
Okay.
I don't know if you can say this.
I don't.
They're going to buy
Everything's going on here. There's no censorship.
I'm unemployed, basically.
That's crazy though. Um, I had a question. Oh yeah. So when you're in the tents and you're
Yeah.
sleeping and these people are walking by you who you know are the same people that took over this whole community?
Yeah, because they have they manage the territory. So
Yeah.
there's not other armed group there.
Yeah.
It's just their territory.
Yeah.
There's not even military force there.
And so with the cut of funding, this community is now
Not only that community, but a lot of communities from Colombia and all over the world are unprotected because the state and the government can go there. They don't have the funds, but also there's a lot of places in Colombian rural areas where like municipality people can go. Like
can't go.
no,
Yeah.
can't. Like people who works in the mayor's office, for example, there's some rural places where they can't go because they're gonna get kidnapped or killed
Yeah.
because the armed group say we don't want you here. So humanitarian organizations are the only ones that have kind of a white flag for go there.
Yeah.
And sometimes even humanitarian organizations can't go.
Interesting. What how how do humanitarian organizations get that green flag?
Usually, first you have a relationship with the community
Yeah.
and you ask the community, like, you never say it is safe to go there because they live there.
Yes.
It's like, it's disrespectful. But
Repeat that one more time. Sorry. What did you say?
you never ask them if it's safe to go there.
Because they live there.
Yeah, they live there. It's like, I'm not going to ask you if it's safe going to the place where you wake up every day.
Yeah.
Because why am I going if I'm going to ask that? But we always say, like, hey, I'm planning to go there on, I don't know, October 22.
Yeah.
Let me know if it's okay for you.
Okay.
And the people understand the message and say, yeah, everything's calm. Come.
Okay.
So you know you can go. But also it can happen that the community says, maybe not. This is really hard here, or we use an expression in Colombia that it's hot. You know, when it's
hot.
like it's caliente.
Yeah, yeah.
When you say that the place is it's hot, it's because it's not a safe place right now.
Interesting. We have a similar term. When you steal something, it's hot. Like if you steal a car, the car is hot.
Yeah, Roblox.
Interesting. I have never heard a story like that before.
No?
No. And I'm going to guess that a lot of people have not heard a story like that before.
Maybe.
Yeah. So what does it mean to have a community taken over by a guerrilla group? Like, what does that mean? Like, what happens?
There's a lot of ways.
Yeah.
No? But when people get to this place to another place,
Yeah.
it is mostly because there is a group there, like the group A is here. And the group B try to get in. And when they try to get into the community to take the control
Of land and
of land, of everything basically, they start there's a lot of ways of doing it, but for example, paramilitaries, they used to be known because they get there and in 1 or 2 days they kill 5 to 6 people on the public space
different.
and say, if you help the other one, this is going to happen to you.
Okay.
That's a way, like a really bloody way. But there's other armed groups that start with I don't know how to say the word. Manuales de convivencia. Is green. Yeah.
Oh,
And like,
ceasefire.
no.
Oh.
Like when you have, like, you're in the school and you have these.
Debatable.
If you went to school, when you were in the school,
Yeah.
the school have some rules,
Yeah.
that are made for keeping peace in between all the students.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a kind of a book,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So here they're called Manuales de Convivencia,
Mhm.
and the armed groups establish those kind of book rules in the rural areas. Like, for example, you can put music loud.
Oh, depending on what group it is, they have their own set of rules.
Yeah, their own ways.
Is this a way to like implement like religions or something?
Yeah, it's not religion, but yeah,
Kind
they start to making the rules because they want to like replace the state, the
Mhm.
government,
Yeah.
and be the one in charge of the territory. So the one of the easiest and not bloody ways, it's establishing these book rules. Like, for example, you can go out between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. After 6 p.m., everybody has to be in their homes.
Yeah.
Or if you are in a motorcycle, you have to take your helmet out because we need to see your face.
Oh, really?
Or if you are in a car, you have to transit with the windows down
So they can see.
so they can see who is in that car. Those are kind of the rules for taking control.
Where'd the rule come? Like in Cali, two men can't ride on a motorcycle together. Where'd that come from?
Oh, that's a legal rule.
That's illegal.
Actually, that's not an armed group, but it's because in Cali, I'm gonna say they used to be, but I'm not sure if it's a past thing.
Mhm.
They used to be a lot of thieves,
Yep.
and one of the favorite ways it was two men in a motorcycle.
Yeah.
So one gets down for the motorcycle, steal your things, and get back up and go.
Okay.
So if they forbidden those kind of stuff, they mitigate the risk of
Interesting.
thieves.
They don't tell you on Uber. It doesn't say if you're a man, you can't order this. I tried ordering a moto taxi and they're like,
Yeah,
yeah, actually, I can't take you. I'm like, okay.
that happens.
Mm-hmm. I just have to get a woman. She's like, we're invited.
But the thing that it's forbidden, it's men's being the second passenger.
Oh.
So even if a lady ride it,
Mhm.
you can go.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know. I saw it happening a bunch though. Okay.
Have you been informed?
Yeah.
I think we don't have to be recognized,
Guidelines.
but yeah.
Yeah.
Disculpa, les hacen el favor y me pueden por ahora,
What's the next?
I'm like running and just saying,
When I get that answer.
like,
You asking for one?
Yeah.
Was bad. Children's. Oh, are they?
If you want, you can leave some.
Very true.
so each of them kind of lives. They can be
Para tú.
but you'll see on the name, I guess, and do it to me.
Please don't fall down.
Buenas noches.
Please don't fall down.
Yeah, I'll try not to, but yeah.
Wow.
Okay, I got distracted. Okay. And you got why did you want to become a lawyer?
I didn't want to be a lawyer.
Okay.
Plot twist.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's some pretty intense job workforce to be like, I didn't really want to do this, but I'm gonna go out here and like.
Yeah, when I was in high school,
Yeah.
I always talk about working with UN.
Yeah.
Because we used to go. Well, we know I used to go with Andres to UN models. You know,
To what?
UN models?
UN models.
Yeah.
Like strut the stuff on the runway. What do you mean UN models? What's that?
Yeah. People with blue jackets.
Yeah. Oh, just say blue drop.
Blue helmets.
Okay.
Yeah.
They vary.
Yeah, it's like places where you kind of recreate what happens in the UN General Assembly or places like that.
Like role playing UN.
Yeah, kind of.
I've never heard of this before.
No?
This is new to me. Yeah,
So
I've never heard of this.
yeah, you represent, like, you have a commission or a, like, an organization where you have to debate at. It can be
This is
the
all
general.
role play based.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can be a general in the General Assembly. You can be in the Security Council. You can be UNICEF, like all the UN organizations,
Yeah.
and they give you like a country. So, for example, once I represented Spain, and I was Spain, and I had to debate like if I was the diplomatic delegate from Spain in this topic we were discussing. So you have to make a lot of research on how this country manage the political relations,
Okay.
how this country manage this kind of stuff, what it will be able to agree, what not to, and go there to debate. And I used to spend three, like 3 or 4 weekends by year in this kind of stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
So you wanted to be a UN something?
Yeah, but I think in that moment,
I mean, lawyer's pretty close. It's like that's pretty close, isn't it? Or maybe it's not. I'm
like how I
completely
saw
ignorant
it
to this.
in that moment. No, because from there I was like thinking like diplomatic spaces.
Okay.
No humanitarian action, but diplomatic, like go there, discuss a lot of things, like spend 2 3 days discussing something that it's not going to happen,
Yeah.
and then pack your things and go back to your country.
Yeah.
That was what I wanted
That's what you wanted
in
to
that moment.
go chat and then
Yeah,
leave.
like debate.
Okay.
And a really good friend of my dad,
Yeah.
when I was trying to choose what to study, I told him like I want to study international relations or maybe law.
Yeah.
And he said, "You're so stupid." And I was like, "Why?" I was 15. And he said, like, you can study law, and after you study law, you make some master or something like that in international relationship, and you have both of the careers. But if you study international relationship, you're never going to be able to be a lawyer. And I was like, oh, he's a grown up. That makes sense. So let's study law.
Is that not how that works?
What?
Was that a good way to go or no?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a really good way.
Okay.
It's easier for a lawyer to end up being diplomatic. But when I was like in the career, I didn't like anything. It was like, here you have 10 semesters, and in the seventh one, I was like, I want to quit. I want to go study something else. This is not for me. Like, I'm not going to be a sociologist or something like that. And
I will say something.
okay.
For in my head, a lawyer does not go out into the jungle and like do this kind of shit. Like if somebody told me lawyers do that, I might have became a lawyer because
I know. And actually, I always, when I present myself in Spanish, you in Spanish say lawyer is abogado,
Mhm.
but when you study law, it's estudiar derecho.
Okay.
So I always say when they ask me for my career, yo estudié derecho, but I never say I'm a lawyer because for me, I don't identify, like as a lawyer, even though my uh, diploma say I'm a lawyer.
Yeah.
It's like a lawyer don't do or don't have the way of living that I have
Yeah.
and doesn't support the things that I support the way I do.
Mhm.
And in 8th semester, I didn't quit.
Congrats.
And in 8th semester, I started working at the UN project
Mhm.
with the school, with the law school. And in that project, we have to help refugees and migrants and internally displaced people.
Mhm.
And that's what was like finding my way in the world. And I was like, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
And I'm here 5 years later,
Congratulations.
basically.
That's a wild path. I don't know what to ask anymore. That's a crazy story. I'm just kind of taking it in. Is there anything else you want to tell the world?
I don't know.
That was a question. That wasn't
um,
anything that comes to mind when you're telling the stories.
that the thing that I like the most about this job is that I've been able to know some parts of my country
Mhm.
that you only go there work when you're working. It's like you're not able to go there in any other way
Yeah.
because it is really expensive, because it's a controlled territory and nobody can access, and a lot of things like that.
We do.
It's amazing. There's a lot of people in this country willing to like grow, like do something for change things, and it's really nice to know in them.
I think one of the most interesting things I've found that I've learned through Colombia is that areas of like super safe areas and super not safe areas are so close together, and it changes so quickly from like street to street to neighborhood to like town to town. In my head, I was like, oh, there's that part of Colombia, and then there's this part of Colombia, and it'd be okay. And it's like, no, it's like you actually have to be really aware of where you're going, asking people and locals, and like when you're talking about going out in the jungle, whatever.
Okay.
And
Whatever.
sorry, I shouldn't say whatever. I did not mean to be disrespectful.
I
Was that like those areas that you were going
about
could be right next to somewhere that's like completely safe,
yeah.
and I guess it just surprised me.
I think it's also because we here like have like local crime, like thieves and extortions, and I know these are not nice things, but like are like a way of violence that we have normalized a lot. So you can feel safe walking by the downtown at 10 a.m. For example, you who doesn't know anything.
Mhm.
We both were thinking like which street we take that is not that lonely because this is like a little bit dangerous,
Yeah.
but thief and things like that. And the rural area, it's another way of conflict and another way of risk. So I think when we say some part of Colombia is dangerous, we Colombians, not people from outside, it's because we are thinking in the armed conflict. Like you're never going to say Cali is dangerous,
Yeah.
but has the highest levels of uh, things being stolen in the country.
Yeah.
But you're never going to say Cali is dangerous because of that.
Oh.
But you can say, or people can say that Cauca, this state where we are, it's really dangerous because of the armed conflict. So we have two ways of violence, but one, it's a violence where we grew up on and you normalize a lot of things. Like the strike, when we say, yeah, it's going to happen sometimes. We're used to it. We're used to it to go out on the street and have been afraid of something happen to us.
Yeah.
But you're used to it. You know that's something which you have to deal with here in Colombia, and that's it. But you don't. When you live in urban areas, you don't have to live or deal with armed conflict.
No.
Well, it actually there's a lot of people here in cities like Popayan, like Cali, like Bogota, who has to deal with that every day, even in urban areas.
Yeah.
But it's always seen in Colombia like something from the forest or something for the rural area. You know, it's not in the cities.
That's interesting because, well, but that's the opposite of, well, maybe not. Maybe it's just my perception. But when I was driving through Mexico,
Uh-huh.
it was the cities that were dangerous, and the rural areas didn't seem that dangerous. But even then, as I've been driving, I haven't been in a rural area where I felt well, that's not true. Actually, that's not true. That's not true at all.
Let's remember the story you
I just told you guys. I'm gonna take that back. Okay, but it felt like the cities were more dangerous than the rural areas. But here it does. Here it doesn't feel like the cities are more dangerous at all.
No,
Maybe I don't know. Dry conclusions. I'm not sure where they're going
no.
to.
I think is that also when you're foreign, you always go through some places that are tourists for tourists,
Yeah.
and they're safe. Like not the safest place in the world, but they are safe.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
So
Like I didn't go to East Side Cali because we told them don't go East Side Cali.
But that's an example.
Yeah.
And it's like Cali has more than 30 bands.
Yeah.
Criminal bonds,
We,
and also has like a lot of armed groups working from there,
yeah.
and you don't go there. So I think you are really used, like common people from the cities, it's really used to say that's from the campsite, that's from other ways, the countryside.
Yeah.
But it's not the countryside, it's the whole country, and we can see it in the cities, we can see it in the neighborhoods.
Yeah.
And it happens a lot.
I want to point something out just for like in general, because I find the interesting stories are the ones that sound dangerous and have like the crazy stories. Those are the interesting stories.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The stories, the happy whatever stories aren't as interesting. But we are out here in the middle of the city with camera gear on the route at the middle of the night. Nothing bad has happened. And I did want to make sure, because like I know people that listen, or if they do listen, they're like, wow, you're describing a really dangerous place. But it's not. It's just you have to understand,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Um, because Colombia is a beautiful place, and South America has a lot of beautiful things to offer, and it's somewhere people should go. But they should think about it a little bit.
But actually, it's pretty, I think, hurtful, and I don't know if it is going to agree with me. But when we see this newspaper from USA mostly that say like, "Don't go to Colombia. Colombia is dangerous. Colombia, blah blah blah. Don't go." Like, I don't know, like 3 months ago, there was a bomb in Cali,
Yeah, I almost didn't go because of that.
and literally, U.S. government released some reports that say, "Don't go to Cali because it's dangerous, and there's bombs happening all days." And it's like, no, like I know we had normalized a lot of things here, and violence. We are like something really common is like when you say, yeah, they killed someone, and you people here say only one person. Yeah, only one person. It's nothing.
Oh my God.
It happens a lot of here in here, and when you say like someone say like, yeah, there were, I don't know, 35 people killed, you say, wow, there's a lot.
Yeah.
But if you say one, two, three, it's like one more, one less. It's awful, and it's awful the way I'm saying it, but it's the way people say it, like in the common conversations.
Yeah.
And the point that I want to get to is like, we here have a lot to offer, as you say, and not only Colombia, but South America countries. And when we see these papers that say like Colombia is too dangerous, no, don't go there, like stigmatizing people and stigmatizing us as Colombian, it's really hard. Like it happens before, like in the 80s and 90s with Pablo Escobar and all that. And it hurts because when you go outside the country and you meet something that happens to me, one guy from Poland, and the first thing he told me when he know I was from Colombia was like, "Oh, I love Pablo Escobar." And he says like that, and I say, please never say that to a Colombian before after this conversation. And he says like, why? And I was like, it's like if I tell you that I love Hitler, what will you say? Was like, oh, you're being disrespectful. And I was like, it's the same. Like, Netflix series
Yeah.
doesn't tell the truth about everything that has been happening here with violence. And what people from outside say, don't go to Colombia because it's dangerous. Yeah, you have to take some limits and talk to people to know where you can go, where you cannot go. But there's a lot of beautiful things here to see.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. But I think one thing that does scare people, and I know this is an issue for me too, because like I don't know where to go to get update information on where I can go in Colombia. Because I can't trust what the Canada government says because it says all countries are dangerous. And I can't trust what the US government says because it says all countries are dangerous. So I just have to ignore it all and then just go for it and hope the best. Like that's kind of what like I don't know where to find like when I'm not somewhere. Is Venezuela safe? Is tsunami you know what I mean? Like I don't know where to find this correct information other than just flying there and seeing what happens.
It's not a good way.
No.
I think there's not a lot of information, like public information,
Yeah.
but maybe like there's a UN agency or organization
Hmm.
that I don't know. It's like I think the main cities, the principal cities, are always going to be safe for tourists. Like it's a
There'll
good,
be somewhere in that city that's
yeah,
safe.
yeah,
Not the whole city, but there'll be somewhere in that city that is safe.
yeah. And you're gonna know because the hostels are there, the places where with recommendations from people from outside the country are there.
Yeah.
So it's always like you can go there. And then what you do, like ask local people, like I want to know someplace nearby. What city can I visit or something like that?
Yeah. That's always been the best thing
Yeah,
that I've seen is asking, where can I go? Can you repeat that website or the UN thing that you just said?
I'm gonna look for it
Okay.
because well,
Because that's actually really important.
and when
I didn't
you
even know
watch
about
it,
that.
but when you research on that page, it's going to appear a lot of things related to armed conflict because it's the main like thing that they publish.
Okay.
But it's like for knowing which places, maybe it's better not to go in that moment, you know?
In that moment.
So if they have reports there, maybe it's better not to go because something is happening there.
Okay, so if there's any reports at all of a place, avoid that place.
No reports is going to say, no, please don't go there. But if you say if you see there's a mass displacement, for example, and
Okay.
1,000 people went out from this town to another one because they were seeking for protection. Well, maybe that's not a good place to go in that moment.
Does that not make news? Like when situations like that happen, it doesn't make the news.
Yeah, they like
Like
the
I don't know
laws
where to
here.
find Colombian. When I Google news in Colombia, all that comes up is American news that says don't go there.
The thing is that if you see newspaper from here,
Yeah.
there are like sensationalism. I don't know how to say.
Sensational.
Yes, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what is that?
Kind of.
Like
English is not great.
they
My only
know,
language.
like it's like they know that things that sell are violence, poverty, and kills, and they only publish that. So if you go to one of those newspapers, probably you're going to find everything bad that has happened in Colombia last week, but not even a good thing, one good thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's not. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
So
Got my
it's
work cut out for me. I guess I have to be the information. I'm gonna have to go around and
like it's that remember if they
Yeah.
have reports, maybe it's better not to go there.
okay.
You know?
Okay, wait. So 1,000. Your example was 1,000 people displaced or whatever.
Yeah.
Does that happen with cities that are like not in the middle of the jungle? Kind of like when you.
Actually, in Norte de Santander, like it's part of the border with Venezuela, in
Okay.
the north part of the country.
Yeah.
Cucuta, have you heard
Oh,
about it?
no man's land. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Somebody told me. Somebody
something
told
like
me that that peninsula there is like, don't go there. It's like right next to Venezuela. It's on the Colombia side. It's like a desert almost thing. It's like this little peninsula. I was told
La Guajira.
maybe.
Yeah, but La Guajira, it's amazing. The views in La Guajira are
All right, I guess I'm going.
maybe not in your van. You leave your van in Santa Marta.
Can't do that. This thing's my baby. Maybe. Who knows?
Maybe. I'm just
Santa Marta
saying,
could be a place I could leave it. Yeah, I could do it.
Santa Marta is amazing. I love Santa
I mean, I have no idea. I've never been there, but I've heard it's
I
beautiful.
love Santa Marta. So in Cucuta and a lot of cities next to Cucuta, at the beginning of this year, more than
To
more than 45 million people, million no, thousand people
yeah.
were displaced.
I'm sorry. You said 1,000,000.
But no, 45,000
45,000
were displaced
from
from their cities.
Guerrillas.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a big city to take over. Like that's ballsy.
Yeah, it wasn't Cucuta, but all the cities next to Cucuta.
Yeah.
And the people went to Cucuta to seek safe.
Okay. So the suburbs of Bogota
Uh-huh.
were taken over by Guerrilla.
Kind of.
Kind of.
Yeah. I'm not sure if it's safe that you publish all of this. I'm just saying it's Colombia.
Okay. I mean, if yeah, I've been
I
wondering.
think for you.
Yeah,
not
for me, I've been wondering like what. Yeah, I don't do much talking. I'm just here. You're telling stories, but I am wondering. You know, I told you about this story in Guatemala. I posted.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am concerned about that because that was just like a funny video. This
It's
is
a serious video.
this. I mean, they have an entertaining aspect to it, but it's like serious content,
Yeah.
and I don't want to die.
Mhm.
But
Maybe you can could like the deep information.
well, nothing you said was specific, was it?
I don't know.
Yeah. There's only one way to find out, I guess. I think I shouldn't say this. I don't turn this mic off.
The armed groups part.
No, but that's so interesting, though. It's like the whole.
For you to listen to it when you're seeing this video. But maybe.
I'm gonna post it. Fuck it.
But not complete. Like you can put up some specific information.
Yeah, I mean, thing is, I don't even listen to these things when I post something. I just cut it and then post it because I'm afraid that if I watch myself, that I will start getting embarrassed and self-conscious, and I'll start cutting pieces out of me because I get self-conscious about it, and so I don't want to watch it because I don't want to cut that stuff out.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay.
But maybe maybe you can make an exception.
Okay. I might. You think I should cut out specific towns?
I didn't say any name of towns,
Yeah.
but maybe the parts where there's really specific information of what armed groups do. Maybe.
The
Maybe. Like paramilitarism, no, because it's in law papers, sentences, and all that.
Yeah.
Like it's public history information from Colombia.
Mhm.
But the things that are happening now, maybe it's like a gray area.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
I do also want to kind of interview a guerrilla, but that's a crazy idea.
Please don't.
Kate won't do that.
Please.
Please.
Please. What? Maybe if you meet someone and he tell you, I'm from the guerrillas or something like that, he's going to agree.
Yeah.
If you show him what you're doing.
Yeah.
Without showing his face, probably. Of course.
Yeah, I have to learn how to do that.
But
No, it's dangerous.
maybe it's better not taking that risk.
Yeah.
Remember Mexico.
Yeah, but I got out of that one. But yeah, you're right. You're right.
Very
Part of me. Yeah. You're okay. Let's wrap this up. I don't want to get by lightning. Thank you for coming. this.
Nobody was forced to do this.
Yeah. Can you tell the camera you're here? I consent. Anyway. Actually, I do need you to say that you're okay if I post this online.
I'm not sure about it.
Okay.
No.
You say this. I will tell you this. If later on at any point you feel that there's something that you don't want posted,
Okay.
I will cut it out, and that's totally fine.
It's okay.
Yeah.
But I'm okay with you posting this video.
Okay, beautiful.
I was forced to do it.
I'm cutting that part out.
Are you sure?
Okay, now I have hats for you. Wait, stay here. Oh, my God.
Please don't fall.
Don't fall.
I don't want to go to a hospital.
I just got these made today or yesterday.
Okay.
This is for you. This is for you.
Give me a... I love them.
This is one of the. So I'm doing a first 50 hats.
Okay.
So this is only on the first 50, and then the channel's on the other side. Yeah.
Oh, love it. I love them.
That's something like an ending.
Almost say, but I'm going to look at
They're big.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Thank you.
Absolutely. All right. I'm going to cut it off. Make sure.